How's it going, you guys? What's up? Is my there we go, my hand's working. Hello. Alright, we're gonna be doing some solo buildings while we wait. But right now, just a heads up, I'm a bit sick right now, so if I sound a bit off, that's probably why. But I heard I didn't read the new update properly when I saw they finally made it so you could send items between space platforms. That's changing everything. I now need to so I have to have an orbital station at each planet now. So I'm going to be building designs for that. That's pretty much the entire idea of the stream. Because that's going to be so much fun. All right. I guess it's just got there. Yeah, this is a crazy, actually. This is a really cool one. So this is our ship that goes around the entire solar system. Actually, does it go around? Yeah, it goes to every planet. I was pretty sure I wanted to make sure it has a whole bunch of these. That way you can just upgrade any planet eventually, because right now these ones still have, I think, I mean, they have some green plates, but I think like if you look around, yeah, there's blue plates here. Alright, so Volcanus, let's start a new one up. Add a space platform on Volcanus. The Magma Station. Alright. Let's have this be the first one we make. Once this is clear, it's going to be good. You just need to have all these rockets in, and these tungsten. I thought we fixed everything. So this is working. We just don't have any tungsten production. That'd be really bad. Yeah, that's not good. All right. It won't take too long. Novice or Volcanus is our forge world right now. Maybe it's my favorite. Well, that and Fulgor. I do really like Fulgora. And I've been, because Fulgora is a really fun one. Look at this. You just got the train systems going in. It's cool. Pretty sure this is going to send up a space platform soon. No matter what, even if this is producing, it's not producing enough. That's not good. Do it the fusion reactors. That'll fix that. At least a bit. I like that more. I want to make it more circular. And I'm going to make it just the size of this place. So the idea is to be building these gigantic platforms. That'll be like what, self-sufficient. We're probably gonna have for these ones like that. Actually, like this on each end. This is a happy little accident right here. Look at that, perfect sizing. This is only possible because they're going to add like platform to platform shipping, which will be important for this. I could build this. This will be a station that builds a shit ton of like rockets and stuff, or ammo. So instead of it having to go and like have all these rockets like send up ammo like this, because I think that's what they're doing a lot of the time. Instead, the ammo will be built in space using asteroids, and that'll be shipped over, saving all the rocket fuel that, at least I assume it's saving a significant amount of rocket fuel doing something like this. These are little grabbers. They go around and they grab stuff. That's pretty much all they do. What? These are basically just to make sure I cover a massive perimeter of like get pretty much where we'll collect all our rockets or our asteroids from. So that design will be all just asteroids that we can get. Alright, so we're going to lose a little bit there, and honestly, do we even need to lose that little bit? There we go. We'll just do that for all of them. This game is so much fun to build in. Alright, so this is now just a huge space station that should be able to be capable of collecting lots of asteroids passively. Just based on its size. I might need to expand this by a lot, but hey, looks like a snowflake. Yeah. Alright, so now we have a ton of space here. This could just be massive for factory space. A lot of storage on it, so I want it to be... Alright, so first let's get storage as well. Yeah, you use belts to just transport it underneath these things at this point. But now I'll be able to also... At least that's the plan. So, you know, that was fine. Kinda cool, right? But the idea is, if I ever need to bring items in or out of this area, I just do that. And now I can bring it in from any direction. And we got a crap ton of storage. Alright, I really like the design so far. I'm going a little bit for the aesthetic route as well. I want the space station to look cool. Honestly, we can make it have like making space platforms themselves in space. We could have this be building all of this as well. So we have to ship up. We probably have to ship up stuff, or I guess we could go for it. Magma Station. Alright, that'll work. It's fine. Folder can have that. So there is like a area right there that needs to be accounted for. I don't want to use laser turrets necessarily. Do this. Seems pretty much always going to be choosing the one that looks like it's deeper towards space. Anytime that I can. Actually, does that one even need that? I don't think it does. No, it does. That's the whole point. It does need it. A way to make it like an equalizer so it it's gonna be pretty difficult figuring out the routing for all the ammo. I need to start building it. Why does it make a quality one? I didn't even know how to do that. this is pretty bad. I should figure this from a different perspective though. Like it's like a sort of like a vein. Each one of these are like the major arteries. We gotta go down here to get to each one of these veins, down to deliver ammo everywhere. And so I should probably make this way properly, like with like an actual like dedicated ammo path. So this route will be ammo, but let's just build it in a 9x9 cube instead of like everywhere. And we'll also build with respect to that. I have ammo going this way. Residual ammo coming back in. And in the middle, we'll have our asteroid, our sushi belt full of asteroids and stuff. I'll have it both sides, so it's like this. But instead of using too much space, let's maximize this for that instead. And we're going to build a blueprint based off of this instead. So. The one on the outside? Further? Oh, I'll keep on the inside a little bit. Birds are in an awkward spot for this, sadly. It's not that bad, though. That lines up well. That lines up really well. That's a happy accident. Pretty much I want to get one of these sides done properly, and then I could just copy it to each other side. That's what you get for building symmetrically. Oh, what the hell? Oh, they're out of ammo. That was pretty cool. We had a lot of really good choke points here. This was one of the best chokes we had. This one was also great. I initially, I remember we cleaned this one first, and then I'm like, all right, an expansion route. We cleaned out this area with these these nests here, built over here. Oh, and that's a giant road network we're eventually going to be building. That's future plans. It's going to go around the entire outside wall, and I'm going to put artillery on it, so we can actually finally shoot back at these guys, so they're not just everywhere. And I don't think that works. Oh, wait, where's the choke's right here. Wait, it's green. You see that? I think it is working. This might take a year. I fix this novice for a bit. I got distracted. The OG spaghetti planet. Hey, it's still working. And we're upgrading it still. Oh, dude. Have we upgraded the amount of rockets we have? We have 4 or 5 rockets now. Looks like they're not all up and running. Yeah, we don't have enough rocket fuel for that. Pillow can bring rocket fuel pretty easily. I think rocket fuel's pretty free to make on a Pillow. The train just leaves for a little second. Oh, now this one's going. It got all its tungsten it needed. So this is our interstellar one that goes to the different planets. I think it grabbed carbon fiber from Gleba. It's going to grab superconductors, all that stuff from here, and then it's going to go to Aquila and bring it all over. Oh, I don't know if I have anything on Aquila that's ready for this yet. This is the planet we're currently working on, but we're not necessarily. This is like just a blueprint design, which I'm mainly going to focus on the Magnum station. Getting this actually running well, I probably want to move the ammo a bit. Yeah. Something. Getting over happy accident for that. Temporary power for now. Well, we're going to fix that. So this will be able to defend this area, this will be able to defend this area, and then we will continue sending the ammo back down. This will be switched to... bring these down one. That should work for this. Gotta get ammo there. Shit. Let's see. Be for asteroid collection. Literally as far as it can go? Nice. That should be good. That should actually be able to put asteroids into there. You could probably also send ice and like carbon if you need. Ice would be the main one you'd want to be able to send to other stations to quickly refuel it. But yeah, this has a lot of potential of what you can do now that like space stations are really going to become viable. Because otherwise, so without being able to send to other like starship or like your stations, these things could only drop resources back down to the planet they're around. That's not that good. I mean, you could actually, it'll probably be really good for Aquila because there is no iron here. So we need something like this on Aquila no matter what. But still, you can do better. You want these to be on the outside edge? We might want these to be on the outside edge as well. Wasn't as good this time. Just give us more space on the inside. I like this more. Why not just that? We only need to bring the ammo in from everywhere. Okay, that'll work. And then this will just bring this back. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Do we want to make it so it just cycles around the whole base? Is a choice. Yeah, cycle. We got some of our first stuff. Nice. I needs more bullshit. Yes. How's it going, man? Do you know how to do what is it? A flip? Is it V? Oh, it is V. Oh, dude, that's awesome. It's perfect. Well, except the conveyor belts are going sort of the wrong way. I'll have to change that. Oof, I should have also cleared it. Let's clear the area first. How's it going, man? Let's see. I'll add. This should fix this. But yeah, right now, because they're making an update that makes space stations really cool, so you can like send stuff to your like rockets, I'm gonna make space stations now. Because now they're gonna be viable. It's gonna be awesome. Alright, so this will be the ammo going in. Do need to switch this direction. Delete this right here. Some of the things are right? What? Oh, no, none of them are. There we go. Yeah, this is a Space Age DLC. And it's unmodded right now, so there is... Wait, we gotta fix that. So this is a vanilla, basically what the DLC experience is in the vanilla game. It's pretty good. I really like making the designs. Like this one, my best interstellar designs. It's this ship. This has a schedule to go across the entire system. So it goes through, I think it goes to... So if it starts at, what is it? It's going to move this to the side. So it's right now, it's here in its orbit. There's another station moving right here. It's actually really cool. We have like a whole bunch of different ones moving, but right now this one goes to Volcanus first, picks up ammo for the rest of the trip, and it goes to Gleba to grab, what is it called? This carbon fiber. Then it heads to Falgora, which is this, so it takes this route here, and then it'll grab the superconductors, then goes back to Aquilo to drop it all off, because you need all those things to make, what is this, a quantum processor? That's that image right there. There isn't really randomized so this platform here isn't, random. Yeah, the DLC is so much fun. There's different planets, it's really cool. You make like interplanetary logistics, and they're updating it too now, so there's gonna be a lot of other cool things. So like before, these like even like currently right now, this space station isn't that good because there's gonna be an update that allows it really soon. Yeah, Gleba is this planet over here. We have a Spidertron defending it, so I think we could I think I can get on this and drive remotely. Yeah, so I could so here's Gleba. We have a whole bunch of... Pretty much our entire electrical grid of Gleba is dedicated to these Tesla turrets. And that pretty much keeps us safe. I'm going to go and try to stir up some trouble on Gleba. Let's see. Is there any more pentapod spawns? There might be one right here. Could also be like doing maintenance. Oh wait, I can't leave the range of the radar. Never mind. But this is actually a world I played with multiplayer, so I had my friend Jake was helping me out with all this. It's really good. Right now I'm only doing solo because I'm just building like blueprints that I'll bring to our server soon. And this is one of the cool... I'm building this giant space station here, so it's gonna... Asteroids spawn in like randomly, and you use these collectors to grab like these chunks. And then you can use these to make iron and copper and stuff like that. And so I'm making these stations basically to be like refueling stations. They're going to make sure instead of this planet going... here, you can actually watch when this goes to... I think Volcanus is... Yeah, Volcanus is like storing up on a ton of rockets right now. This is our Forge world right here. It is really... It's one of my favorite ones. Hell yeah. But this is our Forge world. It's our most important one in the Empire. Oh my goodness, my hands are like freaking out. I lost tracking for a second. But yeah. So this is our Forge world. So this one allows us to have this giant like space empire with all these different stuff that do different things. I think one of these... Which one is... This one is meant for science. It should be... I think it actually got destroyed in this world. Huh. Alright, so that one probably was retired, but... This is my ship design that I use the most. I actually had to use one of these things, which is crazy. It's a combinator, so this goes up to 60, and the fuel only turns on when it gets to 59. I've beaten the base game, but we haven't beaten the Space Age game, which I think is get to the Shattered Planet. So I haven't beaten the game yet. We're still close. We have to get to the solar system edge and then find our way to the Shattered Planet, and then that's when you actually beat the game. Well, the new game. I played originally without the DLC, and it was really fun. And we were able to throw a fish into space. Let me just start fixing this up. Because pretty much I'm building this to be... Oop, this is the wrong direction, you can see. That sends us over here. This sends that stuff in there. Boom. Good. This is great. This is exactly what we want. And I think... Get rid of a few of these things. We want to pretty much get the best way to... I think this will look nice. And so we're going to use this area. I made all these holes in this spaceship for this very reason. So we can go here. And then rotate. Oh, wait. Alright. You gotta expand the hole a little bit. There we go. But now we can actually have it go out the other side. And this will just wrap around the whole base, so it's pretty much like an artery with all of the asteroids that we're collecting. With Space Age, there's 3 different types of asteroids. It's these ice ones, which are really good. They give us pretty much fuel and water. There's the iron ones, which give us iron, and this gives us graphene, which... Or graphite ones. Or, yeah, carbon. Which is really good. The iron ones are the best. I think you can... So this is the processes you use. Actually, you can only see it with a crusher. So I'll build some crushers on this side. Or maybe you can get in here. That way we can just look at some of the recipes that we're going to use. So you can turn the iron ones into both iron and copper. You can turn this one into sulfur and carbon. We're going to need the sulfur to make explosives, though. Because we got to make rockets on this. And it's gonna, because it's the ammo depository for the rest of the rockets eventually. And this one can give you calcite and ice. All right, let's now fix this up. Is this just working now? Oh, I need to get the ammo one properly working. Yeah, the ammo one is not fixed at all. All right, we gotta fix that up. Pretty sure I just got to delete all that. That's fine. Alright, what's blowing up? It's Falgora, so that's okay. Falgora has a no lands and land over here. But there's just nothing you can do. There's lightning storms happening right now, and these things can only guard that area in blue. And there's also one area right here that they do it at as well. Yep, they also get hit there a couple times. But I scouted out this area for forever, and this was the best I could find. There wasn't really better areas. This area was a miracle. This just barely covers the gap. It is so close to being messed up, and this is like a giant like vein where all the robots go through. If it messed up, dude, the explosions, the buzzers would be going off all the time. Oh yeah, this planet is just a giant battery. That's how this works. So pretty much how you gain power on this planet is really cool. If you're alright, if you be like telling them like some spoilers if you're gonna get the DLC. So you have these lightning collectors, and this like planet has tons of like storms. It has storms periodically all the time. So what these do is you gain a whole bunch of power really quickly from the lightning. You store it all in batteries as fast as you can, and that's how you get this periodic cycle that goes on, where you get a huge spike from the lightning collectors, and then the batteries pretty much keep the base going. I really like the DLC because each planet has stuff like this, where you have to learn it in different ways. It's so cool. And I made this one like a giant base for these things, for the recyclers. Oh my goodness, is it like completely filling up? Falgora does actually break if it completely fills up on storage. So I actually can't allow that. I'm just gonna put some chests there. Yeah, that'll fix it. It's a little bit random in this one, but you get a certain amount of rates per second. So these ones, you can see, you get junk on this planet from these. So I had these guys go out to these areas and collect a whole bunch of junk from old vaults. So there's like an alien like race over here or stuff like that, and stored a whole bunch of good resources here. You gather them up, put them on trains, and send them back to recycle it. And it recycles into high-grade stuff. So you can get like blue chips, red chips, fuel, concrete, but it's more of the refined stuff in the game, which is kind of cool. So you kind of work backwards on this planet instead of working like from iron upwards. But it is very like you get a predictable stream of items. I might be running out of this fluid though because I'm building too much. How much ammo did I build with this? Oh my. Oh my. That is a lot. Alright. We go back to... But each planet has like a lot of cool different things, so you want to get this fuel to make... This planet's gimmick is electricity, so you make the Tesla gun here, and you make the Tesla turrets here, all that fun stuff. It's also where like a lot of quality things come into play, because quality is a whole new mechanic in this game, where you get high quality materials like this to make items that are a lot better. And as one use case of it, I think I have it used right here. This is one time where I use a rare electric pole, so I had to use a rare iron and stuff to build this, to stretch all the way to get this little bit of distance to make the gap so it works. Yeah. I mean, you can do that, but you could also go in there. Right now, I've made it so all the planets have radars, so you can just go and use the radars of other planets. But if so let's say we lose the entire electrical grid, I won't be able to do that then. So as long as the power stays on, I could do this, and I don't have to go around. But if we have like a blackout, yeah, then stuff gets critical real fast, and I have to like get in a rocket, fly to another planet, and fix it all up. Because this whole network is contingent on these radars staying up. So if the power grid actually does just fail, which it can on Gleba, it has done a couple times, you just have to go back and fix Gleba. Luckily, it sometimes has a little bit of stuff, but yeah. Oh wait, I gotta actually make sure. Yeah, this is staying fueled. All right, that's good. This has a nuclear power. If this ever, like, turns off, all this heat that keeps everything running will go away, and it'll take forever to start back this whole operation up. But they make it really convenient, so you can do pretty much most of your stuff from other planets. This one just came in to Volcanus. Yep, Volcanus now has nothing. Go back to one of my... I'm going to go back to the Magnum station because I want to start building on this again. All right. Sounds cool. I'll just be building, tinkering away. Trying to make, yeah, this is pretty much a symmetrical base, or a space station, which is kind of awesome. First, I have to make the collection wings to collect the asteroids. These turrets have to shoot the asteroids so they go into small enough chunks so the collectors can grab them. Alright. Let's see. Maybe I can make each wing self-sufficient with its own ammo. That's right. This is we're not doing like ratios and stuff like that. Comes to bite me in the butt. Let's see. There has to be a way to do this with circuits and stuff, or something like that. First off, I want this one to only be the iron one. This one to be the copper one. That's not how that works. You have to use iron ore and copper ore, not the ingots. All right, so this will now only make copper. This will make iron. I think I need steel though as well. I need 4 iron for every 1 steel. Okay, I might be able to do that. I gotta make a counter. Can I do that? That'd be so cool if I could do that. That'd be really fun if I could do that. Let's see if this will fit. I think it does now. I don't know if I can fit in this way. No. Wait, the spaghetti mode. This is gonna be awful. Oh, no, I can already tell. It's gonna be great. Doesn't work. There's nothing there. Taurus. That's straight. I don't want to actually deal with that one. Like, alright. That has to be red, and now I have to make a green one. Wonder. Could do that. I think you do need 2 smelters. Most. Unless you could like stop this one from auto feeding this one. Oh, can I just overproduce? I might be able to overproduce. Yeah, I think we can just overproduce this. Okay, wait.
splitters and see if they work. They work. That'll be awesome. That sometimes happens and I fix it. That's a problem I figured out earlier. But seems like it'll work. As long as I get the steel somewhere. Or somehow. I don't think I'm getting the steel anywhere. That could be very easy to do. Also, I don't even have to use these constraints. I'm just doing it because style. It's cooler if I do it this way. Yeah. Oh. That's pretty funny. Let's see. How do I fix this though? Steel has to go here. Build it this way. Put this here. There we go. It's starting to work. I actually fit it all in that area. Nice. This is actually going out though? I don't think it was. There we go. Now it should be going out. Did it make one? Oh, I need much more iron. Never mind. The only thing I have to figure out is how to get rid of the excess copper. Yeah, it's really fun. I'm making space stations now because the update's going to make them better. So now you could do space stations to rockets and stuff, or other of these things. It's going to be so much fun. This game is great. But yeah, when I saw that in the patch notes, I was like, oh, I gotta start making some new designs. Right now I'm trying to make a symmetrical space station, and then I'm just going to connect it all up. Once I get one side down, I'm just going to use a blueprint and copy and paste. It's going to be great. Right now, we're going to have an issue of having too much copper eventually. The copper's going to like stack up way more than the aim plates will. Oh, I think I just made the first ammo, though? Let's see if it's going to the turrets. If I did it right? Pretty much. Oh, there we go. It's working. So, okay. It's actually doing pretty well. So the only thing we got to figure out is making sure it doesn't overflow on copper. Because the iron, I actually kind of want it to overflow on. The thing is, you can't have any one of these get backed up. I gotta make a little station right here. Alright, we're gonna do it. It's gonna have a little pimple in the station now. I have to use circuit logic with this, though. Use filters. I probably should figure out how to do it with one. Does it read? Wait, how do you, Oh, it works. Okay, good. Alright, that's good. We're gonna have this for copper. We're gonna do that for... read... What? Did it work? Oh, there's no copper, so that's why. Yeah, makes sense. And we're gonna just... I just gotta do the same here. That's copper. This will be iron. And the filter will now, you can take out iron ore. Wait, and wait, I gotta actually pause this. 30. I wanted to throw away, actually, it makes the stuff. Achagala. What is this? Just check to make sure. I want to pretty much get to whatever the maximum will be. Oh, we're preparing for, what's it? Space stations will now be able to send, cargo to, other rockets. So, like, so this is my, rocket that goes across the solar system right now. Right now, it's parked on, Volcanus, and all these rockets have to send, pretty much my ammo and my rocket production up there, because I have this whole rocket base over here. That way it could go to, Interstellar. But with the new update, we could skip the step from going pretty much into orbit and out of orbit, and we could send it from a space station directly to the rocket itself. And so I'm preparing to make space stations on all the planets that are pretty much just designed to refuel ammo for the spaceship design that I made. Because it doesn't make its own ammo. Because I wanted to make it really compact. But it's pretty good. I mean, it does make a little bit of ammo here. It has, like, emergency ammo funds that you could turn on, but I like importing the good ammo.
And so that's what these space stations are pretty much going to be. And so right now I made this like snowflake-like design, and I'm making one side. Yeah, dude, it's going to be so cool. And so I'm making this snowflake design where I'm going to copy this and pretty much just paste, and make these giant space stations from this kind of design. And it's going to be fun. This is making it pretty much build its own ammo right here. Yeah, space gas station. You know what it is. Dude, it's going to be good. Oh, man. I'm really excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to set this to 50 again. I might have to just change that, but that'll stop it from actually backing up. All right. It's kind of working. All right. I mean, this is just filling up on ammo. Yeah, it's doing its thing. Yeah, dude, space stations are gonna be crazy. I had I think one of my resource ships got messed up here. Actually, I could rebuild it though. I have it in my blueprints. This is one of my upcycling ships that I was using. Oh, there's pretty much the design, but I'm gonna have to rebuild that one. I think it got destroyed on this like local save. Qualities? You love quality? Dude, the only quality I've ever used is right here on my map, where it's this big electric pole that's rare. And it's because it's the only thing that bridges this gap here, and that's a huge island that gives me a lot of energy on Falgora. And that's the only time I've really used quality. I mean, I have like a whole bunch of stuff set up here on Volcanus to get it. So like this is all like, we got, I think, rare copper and iron. We're trying to make all the base materials. That one was the quality for coal. And then we have, on Fulgore, we have this one that I built. That's what I'm sort of... I mean, I was building railgun perimeters. We don't even have railgun yet, but... We got, basically the snowflake design going on so far. And I could just see... Is it ready to... I'm going to make this symmetrical, so... Alright, I just had to lock in for a sec. Alright, there we go. Oh, I haven't upgraded Robo's with for that. The LDS shuffle. Alright, let's see. Trying to get rid of everything. I don't want it overriding stuff when I... At least these parts overriding anything. Is there a better way to do this? I have no idea. Oh, go back to... No, I got rid of it. Oh my goodness, that's annoying. Is it in my inventory? Sometimes. I think it does this. Shot that one. Wasn't the one that went in the inventory. Unfortunate. Well, I'll probably have to I'll just do it smarter this time. wait, that just works. Never mind, I can just do that. Oh, these are longer. Or they have a different design for that. I forgot, these ones have this station as well that I have to take into account for it, but I can just do that. Oh wait, I have a random one of these in there now. Get up. Alright, there we go. Ah, numpad plus or minus? I see. Wait, that shouldn't... I don't need that right now. Alright, so now each one should make its own ammo. It's already starting to work. Oh, that doesn't work. Never mind. That idea... Nah. Look at this. This will work perfectly. There we go. Got the filter on in time. Oh, we can just repurpose that. Right? Hopefully that's working. I think it's just not needing to do anything right now. I'll just have this as a quick fix for these sides. Not that much, but it does matter. I mean, eventually once you get to Legendary, it's like one of the best things ever. But early game, it's not the biggest change. The one thing that I did, like, this is the only time I've really used quality, was this gap, because it makes the pole go, wire length reach is 36 compared to its normally being, what's it normally at? I don't even know if you have those poles anymore. Yeah, well, it was 36 compared to, I think it's like 34 or something. But that was the only place that actually mattered. Enough. One thing that does matter, though, if you get these, like, grabbers, so on these space stations, if you upgrade them, each time you upgrade them... Let me look at the space station again. Where is it at? The Magnum station. But each time you upgrade these, it adds an entire extra arm. So if you grab two rocks and 2 asteroids instead of 1, that's a huge upgrade. I really want to get that. It's like something I've been trying to get for a while. It's insanely good. So like some things, like it really depends on the item, how much quality is going to matter. But yeah. That's how it goes. Alright, let's see. Should this be working now? Everywhere? It might take a while for it to get any ammo out. Oh wait, no, this should be like 15 then. Alright, that should be a little better. Actually, I should just do E for now. Why is this one not working? Oh wait, they can shoot farther? Ooh. So there is being ammo made. Got stuck somewhere here? Oh, got stuck there because of that. Alright, that should fix some things. Maybe. Oh, I didn't have this connected on either side. Yep, I found it. I was like, what's going on? There's one there. There's one connection up there. I know these aren't being used yet. That's the next thing to do. Ammo supplies right there. Alright. I even have to make this at a much bigger scale than this. So it has to rely on passive asteroids so far. So the power looks like on this place. Wait, oh no, you have to check the center. See power. Now we need a lot more power. Fulgor? Yeah, that's nothing. That's no big deal. Oh! How could this be? Get it one day. Maybe. Who knows? Alright, let's see. I'm gonna probably add in... I'm just going for aesthetics. And not for space efficiency, okay? How do I make a single... I'm going to try the numpad down method with this. Numpad minus... Oh, wait, I think I messed up my keys. Oh, wait, that worked. Where's a... How do I get down, though? Can I just press this one? Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's just bigger now. Uh-oh. Scaling endlessly. Oh, no, no. Yeah, there we go. I fixed it.
How many tiles away did I build this from? Hopefully that's the right size. I think I got it right. Oh, that's one off. I can already tell. Yep, we gotta get rid of that. This one's on Volcanus, so it doesn't really matter about efficiency that much. Not the most of them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I should be right. Nuclear is really good. I use this for this planet. And it does sound like an awesome solution. You just chuck it into space. Yeah, nuclear power. I want to see what fusion's like, though. That's what I'm looking at. Alright, so now this should have way more than enough power. Yep, we're making tons. I can get rid of all this excess stuff here. That just doesn't look good. It's starting to look so like the ISS with the little panels. That was definitely inspired from it. Alright, now I have to actually attach this ammo to here. This one here. This might not be enough ammo production, but... Or maybe the station needs like a moment to set up. So why are they both going the same direction there? They shouldn't be. Is there any time where they're going the same direction on any other ones? Oh yeah. For a sec. Yeah, it's because these ones going the wrong direction. There we go. That fixes it. It's over here as well. This isn't connected properly, and so it has to be connected like this somewhere else as well. Incorrectly, probably up here. Yep. Alright, there we go. No wonder everything wasn't up and running still. Oh, I can start streaming on Twitch. Watch this. Let me just multi-stream right now. Where's that? I do actually have one, like, set up. But... I can do it. I was streaming earlier, but it's been a while since I was streaming, so I'm just on YouTube right now. This is where the main channel is at.
Alright, he's now all... Just go check to make sure everything's up and running. Something got messed up around here. Okay, that's not what we want. Whoa, something might have gotten really messed up over there. I don't think it's that bad with everyone else's station. I'm just going to copy and replace whatever is over here. Good. That actually worked. All right. Well, let's see if I can actually start the multi-stream. I think it's just in the settings. Might have had to do it. I don't know how to set up any of this stuff. I'm the most jank streamer. I just do it for fun. I think the space station is now up. Wait. It's probably not up and running because I don't see it again. Oh, I thought I saw it got clogged. Maybe it wasn't. We're just looking around expecting to see a clog somewhere. Oh, there it is. We found it. It's somewhere over here. It's all messed up. Oh, wait, it's supposed to be... Oh, it's one over to the side. That was confusing. All right, figured it out. Oh, dude, there we go. The factory musker. Oh, that is indeed, dude. Streaming Factorio's one of my favorite ones. It's great. I saw. Oh, I just had so many ideas when I realized that space stations are now going to be in. Oh, and I should add speed modules to these as well, so we just get more. Wait, what is the limiting factor here for all these? I guess there won't really be one. Wait, how's it clogged on 8 copper? Oh my goodness. How do you make it so it can tell if it's clogged? I don't know how to do this with circuits yet. I was just doing it. Oh my. Because we have to pretty much make it so if it's any time where it has that yellow or just clogged, it just dumps whatever's in there. Where it knows which one is clogging it and just gets rid of that one. Efficiency's really good. I have that on this one, which is the one that goes to interstellar space. It's pretty much all efficiency. I stream other games every once in a while. I was doing, what is it, Super Battle Golf recently with my friends. I should go back into like Marvel Rivals or something like that. I stopped playing Overwatch. That used to be my OG game that I was playing. It used to be a Reddit Lucia. Oh, it was great. Well, these will take all the ammo for a while. Wait, read if working? If I have it to this. Okay, it doesn't work like that. Nerds, because you're doing this stuff, yeah. Oh, do not. Wait, it has to be if it's not working. Oh, you stole it! Let's go! Oh my goodness. Woo! Hell yeah, there you go. That's great. The I think that's just Falgor. That Falgor could do that whenever it wants. I mean, I could just manually punch it out right now, but that's not a solution that lasts. Oh, that also doesn't work. Oh, it can get clogged in a whole bunch of different ways. So it can get clogged by this, or any of the materials. Alright, I gotta figure out how to, like, make a general solution to that. Where if any material is clogging it, it just gets rid of it. I'm gonna see. Can we do it with just one? Signals. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but I have to figure out how to make it so it detects when it's not working first, and then it instantly just drops anything. So what's it, like the signal to do that? Let's see. Because I could just add it to everything, like where it'll do iron that, and just like jogs it every once in a while. Because we're gonna have a overproduction of everything else eventually. Read working outputs the signal that the machine is working. It's not working. It should always be pretty much wanting to be working. That doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know how to do any of this right now. Wait, but one day.
Control. Do you need the combinators as well? You might need those. I'm not too sure. Snap. I might set one up a bit later. But until then, the factory must grow. That's the way. But yeah, I'll start getting some of this stuff to, because I am trying to get my channel back up and running. I'm talking with my old editors and stuff like that. So it's going to be pretty fun. I have some plans going forward. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I really wish there was like read if that works. Disabled by controller when it completes. Does it tap on because it completes a recipe? Well, now it's not completed. All right. Oh man, goodness. I want to get distracted by that forever. I should start building the rocket part of it. Oh, but I do have to fix that. I just slow drain it. Oh, cheap solutions sometimes work. I don't even know if I have these inserters on this planet though. Regular inserters. No, let's try it. All right, the blue ones came in, so I'm gonna use those instead. That'll be fine. Else I would have had to build them on this planet. Symbol. All right. I'm just going to assume it's working now. Hopefully that nothing goes wrong. It is just chucking items. It is still just chucking items. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm just not gonna look at it right now. Just assume everything's good. Oh, that's great. We'll make a ton of it because we're on this planet anyways, and most of them are gonna be the metallic asteroids. So now the ammo's reaching all the way around. It's gonna take a while for these ones for it to reach all the way around because of this. This just takes up a lot of ammo. Because until it's filled, it won't stop. Oh. I'm just not gonna look at it. Yeah, it's great. Don't worry, don't look at that stuff. It'll be fine one day. Oh, that's so funny. It is definitely it's a small fire, but it's, yeah, it's not that bad. We just have to take in more asteroids than we waste. I think we can do that. Especially since we'll be collecting a lot more after this. And now, next thing we're going to want to do, I'd probably look at someone else's ship. Does this one build rockets? Yeah, this one has a rocket production bay. So this is what we're going to have to start adding to this. Honestly, if I could just like grab this section and add it somewhere, I'll be good. I could just copy, paste, just grab that, take like a snapshot of it. Yep, that's all you gotta do. That might be the way. I wonder how much I could steal. Because I'm probably going to take the design. Where would I place it? That's the main thing. Could I fill it up like down the line? That would be crazy if I were able to make it. Alright, let's just see how to make the rocket production. So, if we were to make rockets, because this is the end goal, we need to be able to make rockets. We're going to need explosives and iron. Iron's super easy to get. That won't be hard at all. Let's see what explosives will be. I think they need to be built in a chemical plant. Maybe a cryogen plant. Can you use a cryogen plant in space? I'm not even too sure. So we're going to need coal, sulfur, and water. Which means we're going to at least need a few more chemical plants. One to make the coal, which will also need sulfur and water. One to make the water, which needs the ice. So I have to get some ice from here. We could do like this. Oh wait, no, I gotta click this. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Bada bing. Bada boom. Now we have water. There we go. This will give us the coal. We need to import 2 of these things, though. That's it. So carbon and sulfur. That's it. And we need to bring the stall for us to keep on going down the line. All right. Carbon and sulfur. Cool. This will be just small production. Alright, so now we just need to add Oh, nice. This time I only want the regular ones. I don't even want the specialty one. Alright, that should be good. This one's already backed up on copper or carbon. It'll work. It's a mechanical solution. They'll always have a buffer of this amount of carbon, and we really just need the sulfur to keep flowing. Yeah, dude, the sulfur's gonna the sulfur's gonna back up. I already know. I already know. Oh, it doesn't work because of that. Yeah, okay, I see. Alright, that fixes that. I should have built this entire factory, but like in reverse. So the rockets were facing inwards. Can I still do that? Is it like symmetrical enough that that's like possible? Wait. Wait. Try. So I'd have to rotate it and then I'd have to flip it. Right? It's just that, right? Oh no, I messed it up. All right. How many changes do I have to make to this for it to be working? That part's fine. This part is damaged. Alright, this time I'm also building the rockets towards the inside of the base instead of towards the outside of the base. Which is huge. I can make a wing of this on each time, or on each side. I'll get... Actually, I'll probably build it... See this? Could this fit in each one of these?
I probably completely butchered the way the ammo is like sent through at this point. Yeah, this is not working there. I have played a bit of D&D. I really like Baldur's Gate. That's so much fun. I think I streamed Baldur's Gate at one point with my friends. It's really good. But yeah, D&D is really fun. I have tried like hosting it and making my own like I pretty much built like a sketchbook once, where I built like a fictional town and like a small like story of like pretty much to fight a lich and stuff like. We did like one session of that, but then I didn't go any further than that because I tried to make all my own custom stuff. I think we did play like an actual like story, like the one that was like drafted out, and that was actually really fun as well. But we only had another. That was also only one session. So this is actually fine. Oh wait, oh, wrong direction. Because this, dude, if this works, it's gonna be so cool. Actually, wait, let me make sure everything is working. Because I think this part is... Yeah, that was unnecessary, that part. Dude, this is looking great. I'm actually excited. If this works, it's gonna be so cool. Wait, it might not be possible with these ridges. We'll try. Alright. Oh, you actually need to use that still. Oh my goodness. Alright, that actually works though. It wasn't actually working, but it's a quick fix to make it work. Gotta flip that, and once we flip it, it should be good. Pipes are the wrong direction. Oh, that's unfortunate. This here. Oh, dude. All right, that's cool. But that's why I like building like stuff in this way if it's like being symmetrical. Because now that once I have this side like pretty much decked out with a ton of stuff, so it's really compact like this, I'll just build a copy paste 4 different sides. It's gonna be good. All right. It's wasting a lot of ammo right now, which is not the best. I have to figure that out. Go. You're watching the factory grow up. Like that is so cool. Just the pieces coming into place. Oh, good looking volcanist right now. It's probably sending off a ton of rockets. Yep. Oh, this game's the best. Oh, they could have taken a ton of rockets all at once because it has so many cargo pods. That's the biggest thing. The space station is kind of wasteful right now. Yeah. A farmer looking at his factory. Yeah, dude. I can see it. Best one would be like for us, novice. I made all the. I think I did the military science here, which was somewhere. I don't even know where. Oh my goodness, it's probably around here. Yeah, it's right here. Maximum spaghetti back then. I mean, it works. It made the science that we needed. I also built most of the ship's designs. I didn't build like the Icarus, but all of these ones, these are like I have like 5 different like each mark, so it's like Benedict class, Benedict Mark 3, Benedict Mark 4, 5, 6, 7. I've been iterating on this one ship design since the beginning of the game until I got it to what it is now, which is like an interstellar ship where it's really good. Oh, and this is now probably working properly. Because it's not just waiting on tungsten. But yeah, I like how this game you can just keep on doing whatever you want. There's no real like end to it. Wait, now I actually have to harvest the rockets.
Oh, it just works. Sometimes things just work out like that. All right, there we go. We have to have a way to get the rockets to the inside base no matter what, and, well, there they are. That is something good. I was like, oh, is there going to be a major redesign of this area? And I'm like, wait, there's just enough space to make it in. Barely. It was so close. I always like when the designs look a little bit, have a little bit of spaghetti in them. You can't make factories of mass like this, bud. Well, if you make a node base, you kind of can. Right. Oh. Alright, that fixes that. At least I think. The belt spaghetti over here. Inventory's full. I just probably have a whole bunch of blueprints. That's the one thing about them, like, storing blueprints in, like, random chests. I do not use them. Again, I use blueprints all the time and just throw them away. And I just littered, like, the chest with them. Magma Station. Let's see what's over here. Add some here. I really gotta do it manually, or have like a blueprint for that whole route. That said, doing it manually is probably best for all of these, at least now.
What is all this jank over here?
There we go.
This is pretty sick. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna add these, and these. Well, this should be passively making. The problem is it doesn't build enough. It doesn't get enough comets for this to be justified. Probably now overproduces a lot of the rockets instead of like the ammo that we need to make more of. And besides, the ammo's a little bit jank. Alright, that should help a little bit. Huh. See what's going on in Killa. I didn't even realize there was lithium brine up there. What? This is like right next to us, and I made this train that goes all the way up here to get it some. Probably have to be really doing that instead of doing a direct feed into one each. Well, that's it. I already got one that branches off to the different patterns of the station. The main thing is it just doesn't have as much items flowing through it because it's only in orbit. I wonder if I should add like a thruster that just like one. And it just like jiggles back and forth a little bit every once in a while to spawn a whole bunch of rockets or meteors. We could have one here. Have it just move a little bit, and then grabs a whole bunch of rocks here. Most of them just can't keep up. Just need more iron. I should make an actual just like iron production area. Stuff like that instead of doing that design. I know it's fun for me just to like make it like this like small aesthetic area like this. But it would be a lot smarter just to make a giant iron production bay, or maybe I could even make like side wings that go off like this for iron production, stuff like that. I mean, even this station might not need red ammo. I might be going above and beyond to make red ammo on a station like this when it could probably do fine with just yellow ammo. That said, if like a whole section were working properly, but it's not. It's cooler to have red, well, and also if you have red ammo production, then you don't need to do other stuff. Well, you need the red ammo to be able to send to other places. Is there a way to check how much like production it goes like throughout a whole like space station? That way I can like just see how many like asteroids we're even capable of collecting. Well, actually, right now it doesn't really matter because we're not breaking most of them. Looks like ice is going to stack up on this. Just has like the easy way to filter Alt G. And now I'd be able to get rid of ice. You do this for all of them. That's the most common design I use for the, let's call this guy right here. Right here where it's being done, where it has one for each one. What's this one waiting for? Tungsten plates. I see. It's all going right away. I was trying to follow one.
see. That's a good place for it to go, though. We always want these. I'm gonna head back, and I want to see if I can clear out some territory on Volcanus. To do that, I'm gonna have to figure out how to, what is it, take out the worms in a much more effective way. Before I leave, I'm gonna have to refuel this. This might be a bit of an old save. No, never mind. It has fuel. Volcanus just needs to be upgraded so it makes much more tungsten. That's just something I gotta do. So I'll probably work on that. I can make blueprints of that and the space station so far, which will be fun. But I need to upgrade Volcanus next. battery or rocket socket. Rockets here just to get through the big rock asteroids. Dude, I'm still a little sick right now, but that's why I'm not at work today. Alright, now I should be able to leave orbit. Get to watch the rocket rise. Oh, dude, it's so cool. The graphics in Factorio are just really good. The way this game is stylized is so cool. Because I think everything has like 3D models, but he like brought it out and like pixelated a bit for everything. It's very neat. This is automatic. That. And we have liftoff. Now we're heading back finally. No longer on Aquilo. Move too fast for space. Well, I'm dead now. Note to self, leave immediately. I might not even be able to leave fast enough. Dang. So what happens is, so this is only, yeah, it's because the fuel gets filled up. I think. Because right around now it would leave. Well, I'll have to come back halfway through. All right, there we go. I'll try to leave immediately. This game does have really good progression. I like the fighters evolve and stuff like that. How like Gleb is like almost an optional challenge map. So am I. If you want to get to the end, you gotta go to Gleb though. Maybe it was just bad RNG the first time. But going on a slow speed definitely helps. Because it's still like decelerating a little bit. But yeah, this ship goes across all this place. So it can go everywhere. And it's only solar paneled. That's the coolest thing about this ship. It doesn't make its own rockets though, so the journey has to be pretty short. But if you have it just holding enough ammo, it can go anywhere. Still, it's pretty good. It's always so cool seeing this stuff. Always find like strange solutions to stuff. This just barely defends itself. I think it gets there and then there. Is there any blind spot? Yeah, maybe right here, but if it's moving, there won't be really a blind spot because it won't be able to move in time. There used to be a turret here, but I had to switch this to where we had the missiles. Because you can't do this journey without the missiles. At least I don't see a way you could be able to do it. That'd be crazy if someone figured that out. Maybe if they do like infinite research. Wonder what science ship is just broken right now. Oh, this is an old design. We're in the inner system. These rocket turrets won't be used anymore. It's actually kind of cool. They're set so they only shoot the large rockets, and these ones should be set that they only shoot the little rockets, but I guess they're not set for anything right now. So they could shoot anything. Dude, look at that. That is such a cool scene. That's because all of the rockets went to refuel it all at once. With just a ton of this stuff. That was sick. This is why this is the Forge world. It has this insane array of rockets that could all be used at once. And this was my solution before the space bases could be a thing, or the orbital stations could be a real thing to transport ammo and stuff. I might have to keep on redoing stuff with the orbital stations, but hey. It's just crazy. That is so good. It just needs 900 rockets to be able to make the trip round, but it requests more. That's why it would be so much more powerful to have like an actual orbital station that could refuel instead. We won't have to use all of it like that. That should be good. Huh. This will either go really well or really badly. Not much in between. I'll probably be heading off soon after this. I'm going to be testing if this is something that I can use to kill these worms. Because I haven't tested electric damage on them. But I thought they were weak to it. He only has 20% electric damage. Let's try it. Okay. I didn't understand how discharge damage worked. Alright, I'll give it one more try, but then that'll be it for probably today. Who knows? I might be back on. I'm just getting a bit tired. Not being able to fly over stuff is, oh my goodness, the worst. You could barely run against a green platform. Follow the plastic brick road. Alright. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Did you see that? I sent a macro, an auto clicker on it. That is really powerful. Let's see what this guy is going to do. He's a medium. This was not a good idea! I am so dead. Well, it can kill small ones, but it can't kill medium ones. Alright. That was pretty fun, though. That's it. I am going to respawn real quick. Pick a few blueprints of stuff that I've fixed up and changed. E1, we'll save that. Probably be heading off now. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys.